Hail, friend, and welcome back. We have finally completed the
His
scavenger
Grace,
hunt.
Lord Markham, Duke of the Western Lowlands.
Talk to Thomas the Judge, and we should be done. A fine instrument this is. Let me mark off the instrument from your list. What do you have? Well, that's all 6 items. You're the winner of the contest. I suggest you talk to Lord Markham for the details of gaining your fiefdom. My work is done here. Talk to Lord Markham. Nice to see you again. How are you doing on the hunt? Congratulations. Congratulations! You are the new Lords of Harmondale. Isn't it thrilling? You can't imagine how good it feels for me to give this property away to you. All of the benefits and rewards, and of course the responsibilities of governing the town of Harmondale are now yours. Lord Markham produces a deed and contract. Just sign here, and here, and if I could get your initials here. Yes, well that's that. You're all set, and once again, congratulations. Your ship. Well, the ship that will take you to your fiefdom awaits you in the harbor. My entourage and I will be taking a different ship out. Just board whenever you're ready. Huh. Make sure I'm getting this because this is kind of funny. There we go. And out we go. We are off to become our new rightful leaders of Harmondale. Lady Margaret.
Welcome aboard!
Aye, good to see you again, mates. Cast off.
Congratulations, my friends. Your new castle is located in Harmondale, a peaceful village on the edge of the elvish kingdom of Tularia, but firmly within human territory. Though there are many privileges to being the lord of this estate, there are many responsibilities as well. Public safety, for example. And oh, I almost forgot. Goblins have taken an interest in your new lands. I'm sure brave adventurers such as yourselves will have no trouble with them. So, enjoy your new home. May you rule your lands wisely.
And, well, this is our new home. Note the barren trees, the rubble in the yard, and the barren waste that seems to be your new home. Let's talk to the guards. Don't cause any trouble. Don't cause any trouble. Well, let's see what's inside of our new home. Ah, the new lords. Please excuse the condition of the castle. It's been a while since anyone has taken proper care of it. I would have greeted you indoors, but for the goblins. A small tribe of them has moved inside. I've asked them to leave, but they won't listen to me. They were quite rude, as a matter of fact. Perhaps you could, talk to them? I'll be in the On the House Tavern here in Harmondale, should you manage to, convince them to leave. Ask about the goblins. I fear that my talking will fail with these goblins, my lords. May I suggest violence? You may indeed. And note that we have a new little flashing book over here. It says History. Author's Forward. Lord Markham has asked me to prepare the history of Castle Harmondale and its owners so that future generations will not forget the great events that transpire here. I hope I can remain true to this task. As key events occur, you can count on me to write them in this book, as faithfully as possible, be they for good or ill. It is not my place to judge what transpires here, merely to record. May Providence smile upon us. Wendell Tweed, Court Historian. What has gone before? Castle Harmondale was completed in 689 as a first line of defense against elvish forces led by King Lotho IV during the Timber Wars. In a sure sign of things to come, it fell to an elvish assault just 3 years later, at the infamous Battle for Harmondale. Since then, the castle has changed hands 13 times in bloody conflicts with hundreds of deaths. In all but 2 of the cases, the castle has been controlled by either Aravia or Avli, but those 2 cases are remarkable. In 817, the long-suffering citizens of Harmondale tore the cruel Baron Danforth Octavio to pieces in the streets over his enthusiastic tax collection methods. Seizing the moment, the mob elevated Mayor Ty Vespin to the King of Harmondale and installed him in the castle. The glorious reign of King Vespin I lasted exactly 6 weeks. Arathian King Aaron Griffinhart, the Fourth marched on the town with 2 veteran legions and put King Vespin and his loudest supporters to the sword. With this quote-unquote victory in hand, King Griffinhart then marched upon the elves, who slew him in battle 2 weeks later. The castle returned to elvish control in 818. More recently, the necromancer Lord Terence Rockwin II seized the castle as part of his expansion plans in 1008. The few citizens who survived this conquest did so by hiding in the hills for the year he was in control of the castle. Witnesses reported signs of a frenzied excavation taking place at the castle, but when Harmondale was retaken in the fall of 1009, no evidence of digging or construction could be found. For that matter, no prisoners ever taken to the castle by the necromancers were ever seen again. The Great Contest. January 9th, 1168. The new lords arrived today at Castle Harmondale. Ruling jointly by Lord Markham's decree are Nelson, Sabrina, Bradley, and Leola. There was, I am sad to say, no ceremony or welcoming party. As a matter of fact, a small band of goblins have moved into the castle and refused to leave it without a fight. I, for one, am forced to stay in the town inn until they are evicted. I must describe the townspeople's attitude towards their new lords as guardedly hostile. There is no expectation that they will last longer than a few months, little hope that they will be any better than the last lords, and a good deal of fear that they will be much, much worse. Given the history of this place, I can't blame them, but I do hope they will be proven wrong. The traditional rulers of Harmondale, Arathia, and Avli have not really noticed the change in ownership, but I'm sure that's just an oversight that will be corrected soon. Since Harmondale is currently under human rulership, I expect the Queen's tax collectors will be by shortly to inquire. And yeah, that brings us up to current events. Let me pause it real quick here to make sure that listening to the storyline didn't break the game any. Hello and welcome back. Everything seems to be going perfectly. So, let us, instead of heading straight off into the castle to evict the goblins, let's partake of the town's services first, and we kind of need them.
How are you this afternoon?
Rodney the guide. Notice that, you can just right-click and ask them what they do.
How are you this afternoon?
Knows about handling horses. The merchant.
Hi.
Long-time member of the merchant guild, blah blah blah. Ravi the scholar.
Greetings.
Studied under Thomas Gray in the School of Sorcery. Unlimited identification, blah blah blah. That'd be good early on, but I'm more interested in finding a scholar or instructor just like last time. There's a teacher.
Hello.
I can help you to interpret and understand what you see as you travel. I think my advice will increase your overall experience. I must charge 300 gold to start and 3% of the gold we find for my services. More information, 10% bonus on all experience learned. Gabriel takes 3% of all gold you find. Hiram. There we go. And a monk and an explorer.
How are you this afternoon?
Monks, of course, train with monks. They work well with monks.
How are you this afternoon?
Maxwell the scholar. Quartermaster. Tracker. I doubt we're going to find much of use right around here. Piper. Merchant. Hugo the chef. I'm not sure who this is.
Hello.
You and Lord Markham's contest? Good luck. Last people who tried to clean the place up went into Castle Harmondale and never came out. Shrine. I have heard rumors that the shrine to the southeast of here can send you to the land of the giants. I have been to the shrine many times and it has never done anything special for me. Or is it that you can get here from the land of the giants? I wonder. Castle Harmondale. It's good to see someone in Harmondale again, my lords. The castle's been standing empty since the war, except for the goblins, but they don't count, I suppose. And horseshoes. Horseshoes are just as useful as they were, ever. And you can find several of them just by poking your nose around. The JVC Corral. Interesting.
Traveling today?
And no, I'm not traveling today. I have no need to go to the Tularian Forest.
Greetings.
Mist Manor, Sheldon Mist. They teach dodging and Albrecht Crane. Master of the dodging skill, Albrecht Crane, blah, blah, blah. Unarmed expert, Albrecht the Brawler, blah, blah, blah. You can find a lot of neat stuff by looking around. Oh, one other thing too. Make sure that you ask them where their teachers are. Because they will show you where the NPCs are. You can ask them, and they'll show up in your notes. So make sure you talk to them about every subject you can find. Ashen Temper, Fire Magic Master, Blaze. The Grand Master of Fire Magic Blaze makes his home in Arathi in the capital city of Steedwick. They're in Temper quest.